Man, am I excited to have you guys join me for today's episode. You're not going to believe this. But first of all, before we try it, check this out. I've got fungus growing in my refrigerator. Look at this. What's that all about? Here's what it's about. All right, guys, this is what this episode's all about. It's about Mushroom Dave.
Hey!
And Mushroom Dave, he's going to tell us everything that he does. Don't be surprised by his name, but be surprised by what his service he has to offer you. It's amazing.
Hey guys, I'm Mushroom Dave. I run a farm out of Augusta, Missouri. I grow mushrooms. That's what I do. Been doing this for about 8 or 9 years now. We start the block process in Pacific, Missouri. I take the blocks back to my farm in Augusta, and I have a mushroom room. Grow my mushrooms at about 60 degrees and about 95% humidity. Got about 10 different varieties. They're all gourmet mushrooms. We do not grow regular button mushrooms from the grocery store. We don't grow portobellos. I do strictly gourmet mushrooms. Blue oyster, shiitake, lion's mane, chestnut. The list goes on and on. I try to change it every week. Offer a whole bunch of varieties, and also run the CSA. I run a CSA where I do home deliveries and I do business deliveries. Community Supported Agriculture is what CSA stands for. It's basically an online store. You log into my website, you can order your produce, you can order your mushrooms anytime, and they get delivered the next week. I can do doorsteps or locations. The newest location is the Augusta Emporium in Augusta, Missouri. I also deliver a full line of produce. We do farm fresh eggs. I offer a local line of meat products, chicken, pork, beef. Also offer local yogurt and bread. Produce being my biggest seller. We partner with local greenhouses in and around Augusta and also within an hour of St. Louis. Year round we have tomatoes. We do vine tomatoes, we do beefsteak tomatoes, and it's a whole online store that you can basically get all of your groceries and all your produce from Mushroom Dave, and he'll deliver it right to your door. Awesome. With my CSA deliveries, I do home deliveries, and I also do business deliveries. I do home deliveries to the Augusta, Defiance, Marthasville area. I also serve all of St. Charles County, so Wentzville, O'Fallon, Lake St. Louis, pretty much every area in that part of St. Charles County, and I also do St. Louis County. I have drop-off locations in Maplewood. I have drop-off locations in University City. I do the farmers market down at Washington University on Thursdays, and I also offer home deliveries in all of those areas as well. So pretty much my website will tell you exactly where everything is. That'll show you, walk you through the process of ordering. It will walk you through the process of payment. The cool part about my CSA is you're not dedicating a whole bunch of money to it. You can come and go as you please. You can also cancel at any time.
All right, Mushroom Dave, explain to us how you got started with this.
Well, I started out in corporate America. I was managing grocery stores, and I really got burnt out on it. So I met a guy, and we started a mushroom farm. Started it from scratch. We were shoveling sawdust on the ground, mixing it with a hose, cooking with basically heat and a burner, and it was basically from scratch. From there, we turned it into an awesome, huge business. We have an 8,000 square foot facility in Pacific where we process the blocks. We grow mushrooms, ship them all over the United States from there. And then I will take the blocks that we process there, and I take them back to my farm in Augusta. After they get back to my farm, they get put into my mushroom room. In about a 2-week period, you're gonna start seeing mushrooms growing out of these bags. I process the mushrooms. I hand-pick them all myself. I deliver them myself. There are no pesticides, no outside growing anything, so they never touch dirt. So everything is bleached and clean, and it almost looks like a laboratory every single day. You don't want any kind of contaminants infecting the mushrooms, so we keep everything spotless, and that's what I do. I grow mushrooms.
So you're talking about these blocks, and you sell the blocks to people, and they can actually grow them at home.
Correct. We do offer grow yourself kits. They will come with instructions. Those retail for $20 a block. I had a whole lot of them sell during Christmas. It was a great Christmas gift that was out of the ordinary. Had a bunch of people buy those. But yeah, I prefer that people start on the blue oyster to see if they can grow that one because it is the easiest and the most hardy. Next, you would move up to lion's mane. The lion's mane is going to be the white fluffy one that looks like cauliflower there. It's a great mushroom, man. If you like morels, you would love lion's mane. They're great fried, they're great sauteed. They almost take a seafood texture and taste to them, almost like a scallop. A lot of vegans use that as a meat substitute because it's so meaty inside. Then you're gonna have chestnuts, you're gonna have black pearl. They're all available. You can grow them all at home. You just got to try to mimic the conditions that I talk about, the 60 degrees and the 95% humidity. So a wet basement is good, maybe under the sink. Light is not required. The more light you get, the drier they will be. They'll dry out. So the instructions will walk you through that whole process of growing, and you'll get multiple flushes off of each block. So one of my favorite mushrooms and one of my best sellers is a lion's mane mushroom. There are a lot of studies out there that lion's mane will really help with brain regeneration. So a lot of patients at Washington University will try the lion's mane. They'll grind it up and they'll make it into powders. You can also eat this mushroom. If you like morels, you will love the lion's mane mushroom. It's a really meaty mushroom. You can tell from the inside how it breaks apart there. It's a great frying mushroom. You basically cut into slices and you can fry it. You can also saute it. With it being as spongy as it is, it's almost soft and feathery. You cut it into slices and you pan sear it on both sides. It goes great in pastas. It goes great in stir fries. A little bit of olive oil, a little bit of garlic butter. You can eat it by itself. A lot of people aren't too familiar with these mushrooms that I sell, but once you try them, you get hooked. They are delicious mushrooms. Awesome. I also offer microgreens at my farm in Augusta. These are locally grown indoors. I sell them year round. These in particular are pea shoots. Pea shoots are really high in vitamin K. They're basically really tiny peas. You can basically just eat them just like this. Tear them off and eat them right from there. A lot of people like to put them on sandwiches. They'll put them on burgers. You can eat them as a snack, and they're just packed with nutrients. They are just so good for you. I do about 5 different types of microgreens, with pea being my most popular. I do peas, I do sunflowers, I do broccoli shoots, and these are also offered in my CSA with my home delivery option. Good. Next mushroom is going to be black pearl. Black pearl is a hybrid mushroom. It grows similar to an oyster mushroom. The blue oysters are really popular. The black pearls are just now coming on in the United States. They're a thicker, meatier mushroom. They're great for stir fries. They're great for pastas. You basically cut them into slices. The tops, the stems, everything is edible. They have a really nice texture to them. My favorite dish is stir fries with these. So you basically slice up your broccoli, slice up everything you're going to put into your stir fry, whatever your meat of choice, and then add these black pearl mushrooms, and they are just the best.
All right, Dave, I got 3 quick questions for you. Number 1 mushroom to eat raw.
The number 1 mushroom to eat raw would probably be blue oyster.
Blue oysters.
Blue oyster. It's probably my most popular amongst chefs. It's really universal. People eat it in omelets. They'll use it in pasta. They'll use it in stir fries. Pretty much anything you would use a regular store-bought mushroom for, you can use blue oyster for.
All right, number 2. Number 1 mushroom that you'd put on a pizza.
I would probably put the shiitake on the pizza. Shiitakes are a great sauteing mushroom. There's a whole lot of flavor there, a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of garlic butter. That would be excellent on a pizza. I've seen shiitake pizzas before.
All right. Number 3, what mushroom would you just like fry up and eat? What's your number 1?
My personal favorite is the lion's mane. I've seen a lot of people, they'll cut it up into slices. They'll bread it, they'll fry it, a little bit of spicy mayo. Oh my gosh, it is the best thing you'll ever. If you've ever enjoyed fried mushrooms before and you haven't tried a lion's mane, you're really not experiencing what you should be experiencing. If you love morels, you will love lion's mane.
All right, Dave, your website again.
Website is www.localfarmerscsa.com. You can also find me on Facebook at Dave's Mushrooms. They're all connected. I specialize in gourmet mushrooms, but I also do all of the CSA deliveries. I do the processing. I do the farming pickups. I do pretty much everything from start to finish. I deliver about 80 to 100 boxes a week. We offer location pickups, and we also offer home deliveries. The home deliveries are an extra $10 charge to get it delivered to your porch. If you want a free delivery, all you have to do is pick up at one of my easy pickup locations. The Augusta Emporium. We have Great Harvest Bread in Maplewood, Frida's Restaurant in U City, This Way Ladies Fitness in Southampton, and then I also have a pickup location in Clayton. Those are all partners that I have, and there are more listed on my website. We are all over the St. Charles County area, all over the St. Louis area, and everything I do, it's all delivered by me. Mushroom Dave delivers it right to your door.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. Mushroom Dave, thank you so much for coming by.
Thanks, man. This was a blast.
And make sure you guys contact Mushroom Dave for all your mushrooms and produce, and actually meats as well. So there you go.